Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final game of the OSBA quarterfinals. I'm Anthony Gaio alongside Jamie Campbell here. We got a good game coming up. We got Crestwood versus Orangeville Prep here. A lot of people are calling this perhaps the game of the year on paper.
I can't hear anything. Can you hear me?
Back comes Cross. Fisher with the ball. Dean over to Cross. Zayden Cross up top. Apia inside. Floater can't get it to go, but Dean tried to follow. It will be live. Yeah. And Abu Dhabi could not get it to go. Dean rejected, but they're going to call a foul. We're just having a little technical difficulties here to start off, but sure enough, we will be back communicating. Jamie Campbell will join the stream. For now, you got to deal with my annoying voice once again. Fourth game in a row here today. And at the line right now is Ramad Dean. A discussion with the scorers table here and the ref. Looks like we're good to go here. And Jefferson Monegro. Here's Beals inside to Fumena. First team All-Star this year. Rebounded by Dean. Crestwood continuing to push the pace here. Turn it over. Stewart coming down the other way. Monegro pulls up from the mid-range. Stewart on the board. Lots of contact, and he gets it to go. Marlo Davis trying to make a case here that he touched the rim as it was going in. It should be offensive goaltending. Nonetheless, 2-4 here. Cross up top. Zayden Cross, lots of space. Fisher gets the board. Try to slide it in there, couldn't. And back comes Beals. Fisher on the way. Cross pass, half court now. Bednoston to Fisher. Shot clock at 5 seconds. Bednoston down low. He's got to get one up. Good shot over the outstretched hands of Fomena, but even better defense. Jefferson Monegro, the winner of the Sportsmanship Award this year. And second team All-Star. And the foul! Some might say it's a surprising start here today for Aaron Abunabi, but showing why he's in the starting lineup there. A chance at a 4-point play here. Fisher now to take the ball up for Crestwood. Guarded by Monegro. Cross. Fisher trying to split defenders, and they're going to call a blocking foul. Elijah Fisher this year making a case to be MVP. Of course, it went to Leonard Miller, but Fisher was right there, making first team All-Star this year as well. Dean. Fisher for three. If he's hitting that one, Fisher is almost unstoppable. Monegro slows it down. Here's Beals, knocked away by Cross. Keontae Beals to inbound. Monegro to Stewart. Down low to Fomena. Cut off that time. It's a turnover. And back comes Fisher and the Lions. Elijah going in strong, and he banks it in. Beals for three. What a response, Keontae Beals. Cross. Fisher for three. 0 for 2 from that range so far. They're going to call a foul on the floor here. It's going to stay with Crestwood. It's going to be a timeout on the floor here. We'll be back. You're watching the OSBA Final 8. All right. Welcome back. Men's quarterfinal. Game 4 of the day. 9-6 right now. Orangeville in the lead. Monegro pushing the pace. And knocked out of bounds. Fomena to Abu Nabi. Gets it to go for three. And the ref's discussing something here.
Yeah, I got him.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to welcome into the broadcast Jamie Campbell after a few technical difficulties to start off the cast here. 5:40 remaining in the first quarter, 12-6. Jamie, we didn't have you on the cast there for the first little bit, but what have you seen so far early on in this game?
Both teams come out some zone there. Orangeville starting Abu Nabi really helped them. He's made a couple shots, the end 1-3 and that 3 right there. A little bit of a mistake there by the Crestwood player, saving the ball underneath his own basket, giving Orangeville that chance to shoot that 3. Just points where sometimes you just got to land out of bounds the ball, give it up on the baseline out of bounds, give yourself a chance to defend.
And Zayden Cross at the line. (12-7) now. We got a couple first-team All-Stars in this game, and Elijah Fisher, Jeremy Fomena, both deserving candidates for MVP this year. Cross, back to Fisher. Little give-and-go action. Long jump shot. Didn't look good coming out of his hands that time. Jordan Dixon on the miss. Abu Nabi to Beals. He's got Stewart open in the corner here. Missed him.
Oh.
Tried to feed Vanjoff down low.
Yep, just trying to make something a little bit more happen than he needed to. Stewart's open in the corner, trying to really force it in there to into the big there, but he could have just hit Stewart for the corner three.
Dean for three. Off the iron that time, and back comes Orangeville. Beals leading the break. Monegro to Abu Nabi for three. Almost made it 3 threes here in the first quarter. Dean coming down with the board. Dixon. Cross with the ball. Mid-range jumper. Maybe not the highest percentage shot. I think Orangeville can live with that one.
Yeah, a little bit early there. Didn't really catch it clean, so he could get that the three-point shot away for himself.
I should mention this is a battle of two former coaches of the year. Marlo Davis last year, the women's coach of the year, and Tony McIntyre, the reigning men's coach of the year, both coming home with championships in the past few years. Beals. Inside. Looked like it hit the backboard first. They're going to call that goaltending.
Backboard, rim, both. You want Romad to be aggressive like that, trying to contest shots at the rim. Really, really athletic player. Can change shots and rebound with the best players in this league.
I find what works best for Crestwood is when they get Ramad Dean in that high post and run the action through him. Right now it looks like they're doing it with Fisher. Going in strong with the two-handed flush.
Looks like it'll work with either one of them.
Right. Both players having outstanding seasons. Along with number 13, Zayden Cross. You can sort of chalk it up as their big three.
Yep.
Nearly stolen it is now. Dixon comes away with it. And it's going to be off of Dixon that time, and it's going to stay with Orangeville.
Yep, and that's, like you said, the big three for them, and that's kind of how far they'll go in this tournament, right? You know what you can get with Fisher and Dean and Cross, but it's Dixon and Apaya and those rest of the players, how much they're going to be able to help out and how far they'll be able to go with this weekend.
It's going to be interesting if this game is close in the fourth quarter because Tony McIntyre already is running through his bench, and as Monegro hits the three that time, and you can clearly see on the Crestwood bench, it's very small compared to the size of Orangeville's bench. Apia down low to Dean. Good ball movement here by Crestwood. Dixon hop step. Lots of contact that time, able to bank it in on the floater.
Really nice jump step there. Great floater, really nice finish.
Monegro going to test his luck from the outside, hits the front of the iron. Cross. And then they're going to call an offensive foul.
That's a tough one. He was trying to make that Euro step through the lane, but Orangeville players did a good job stepping in, taking the contact.
And a number change here should make the crowd aware of. Kevin Dukovicic is going to be now number 11, who's on the floor, who has the ball currently. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Dukovicic. Three-point shot off the mark that time by Beals. And Fisher comes away with it. They got the advantage in transition. Dean with a two-handed flush in transition.
Elijah did a great job making that player commit before hitting Romana for an easy catch finish.
And another steal here. Fisher could be a charge, and that's what they're going to call it.
Elijah just never really got under control. Kind of led a little bit with his elbow there, and the Orangeville player for 2 of the last 3 possessions stepped in, took a really nice charge.
Yeah, I feel sorry for any defender that's willing to take a charge against Elijah Fisher. Monegro to Beals. Vanjoff wide open, no good. Cross, streaking up the court. Dixon trying to find a way to break the zone. They get it to Fisher in the paint. Cross for 3. Ramad Dean came flying in that time.
Just didn't quite time that one right.
They're going to reset back up top. Monegro with the ball. Stolen once again. Fisher with the lane. Elijah Fisher going up strong. Lots of contact that time. No foul. Finishes despite the contact.
Tough, really tough finish. Hung in the air there. Threw some pretty good contact, but a really nice finish at the end.
Another turnover here for Orangeville. And they get it right back and turned over once again. Dixon going in strong. Gets bailed out with the foul that time. Bit of a wild shot that time by Jordan Dixon.
A little bit. I think he had a better chance to continue on with his right hand there, finish through. Might have had a better chance to get the and one, but created the contact, getting a chance to go to the line get both those points.
Jordan Dixon, class of 2023. He'll be coming back next year. .102 remaining, 17-15. Orangeville with the lead. For the first time, Jaden Langley Thomas checking into the game for Crestwood. It was only a matter of time before we saw him get into this game.
It's like Crestwood switched it up from their 1-3-1 into the 3-2 zone here.
Monegro, soft touch in the lane.
Really tough floater, really nice finish there. Great touch, as he said.
Interesting to see if Crestwood goes for the 2-for-1 here. And it's stolen. Dukovic inside, and it's going to be another goaltending call.
Just tremendous job there of getting the ball to the backboard early, forcing Dean to commit the goaltend there.
And it looks like Crestwood's going to take their time and get an efficient shot here. Down by 5. Dean inside. Fisher going up strong. Able to finish off glass.
It's where they got to live all day. If they get the ball into that free throw area against that 3-2, it's wide open, and then they'll be able to attack and either finish at the rim or get wide open shooters on the perimeter.
5 seconds on the clock. Dukovic, he's got to put it up. And they can't beat the buzzer that time after an entertaining first quarter, 21-18. Orangeville leads Crestwood. You're watching the OSBA Final 8 men's quarterfinal. And getting you set for the second quarter, 21-18, Orangeville on top. A lot of unforced errors in that first quarter by Orangeville, but still on top by 3 here. I'm just not used to seeing Orangeville make that many mistakes. But Crestwood, an excellent defensive team. Off the hands of Oliver Engine.
And again, you called it, right? Another unforced error there to start the quarter. They just need to slow down a little bit here, just be a little more fundamentally sound. They'll be all right.
Langley Thomas now bringing the ball up for the Lions. Elvis Apia. Good ball movement here by Crestwood. Find the good shot, missed the net that time. Jaden Langley Thomas off the mark.
Again, just got to move the ball a little bit quicker, maybe punch it at the zone a little bit, try to open up the middle to get Elijah Fisher a touch there in the high post, and then the whole offense will open up.
Monegro with the ball. Stewart meets the double. Tough pass that time. And they're going to call an illegal screen, Vanjoff. And it looks like Jeremy Fomena is going to check back into this game.
Just trying to move a little bit, shift a little bit, create a little more space for Monegro and to get that shot off. But, you know, just got to get set there.
Dixon taking the ball up now. Looking for Fisher down low. There he is. Nice feed inside, and they get it to go down under. Elvis Apia.
Really good finish on the other side of the rim, but again, off a nice pass from Fisher.
Stewart tied up that time, and they're going to call it off of Monegro.
Looks like he might have got a last little touch on that there, but they're being a little too passive getting into that corner, which is a spot that Crestwood looks like they're happy to trap in, and putting a little bit of pressure on their offense, Orangeville.
Both teams not having the greatest game offensively, but it's credit to both of their defenses. Cross, couple dribbles into the line. Oh, good. Dean trying to go for that board. Tied up between Stewart and Apia. It's going to be possession Crestwood here.
It's a good shot for Zayden Cross. That shot he takes a lot. Sometimes you just got to find a rhythm. Once he does, though, I was at a game earlier this year at Southwest where he had 57, 58 points. This takes one or two to go in for a guy like that, and he can have a big night.
Speaking of high-scoring games, Fisher that time getting rejected. Elijah earlier this year had 75 points.
I think it's 79.
79. Rejected at the rim that time by Fomena.
Yep.
Tough pass inside. Engine gets it. Going to pull up for the mid-range.
Tough rebound there.
Cross. Up top, guarded by Monegro. Swings it over to Dixon. Apia back to Cross. Ramad Dean, hand in the face. Pretty nice defensive possession that time by Orangeville.
Yep.
Stewart thought about the step back. Inside to Fomena. Excellent individual defense that time in the post by Apia. Stewart. He usually makes that shot from the corner.
Yeah. Fumina just needed to slow down a little bit there in the high post, get himself gathered.
Cross, nice extra pass to Apia. A little too strong that time, and back comes Orangeville. They're going to call a foul on Elijah Fisher that time.
They look like they're both just competing for the rebound there, and the Orangeville player hit the ground, but I guess the referee saw a little more of a push.
Keontae Beals back into the game. Number 2 for Orangeville. Stewart to Dukovic. Monegro, tough shot. Able to get the board as Beals. And that time Dukovic throws it to nobody. Thought he might have had a man in the corner.
I think he was trying to hit Fumina there, but if you would have noticed, Stewart's man had dropped a little bit to take that away. If he had hit Stewart, they would have got a nice open 3 at the 45.
Cross going to extend his range here. Zayden Cross for 3. Crestwood back on top. We're almost 4 minutes into this quarter, and Orangeville has yet to get a bucket. And right on cue, almost Fomena got it to go, but he's going to head to the line for 2 shots.
It's a great move. It's got to be an N1, I think, with a player of his skill level. Really, really good post player. Great touch. He himself would want that one to go in.
And for the first time here tonight, Justin Chase checks in, number 8. Very interesting player to watch here. It's crazy that the talent that Tony McIntyre has on his bench, this whole bench could be a starting 5.
It's a nice problem to have, that's for sure. But it's something we've seen here today, you know, throughout the day. I think USA could say that a little bit. We just saw play. And
Fort Erie for sure, too.
Fort Erie and Royal Crown, a bunch of teams that have 8, 9 guys that are, you know, very deep, very talented, very skilled.
On that previous possession, still 21 points here for Orangeville. Fomena missing both free throws. Trying to get the lid off the basket here. Stewart. Down low to Chase, turnaround shot. Unable to get it to go. Fomena trying to use his strength inside, and he finishes this time. Makes no mistake about it.
Nice touch there, nice touch. Chase needs to I think Chase could have slowed down a little bit, attacked the rim there for his first possession on that touch in the high post.
Fisher to cross. Elijah extra pass to Dean. Good closeouts here by the Orangeville players. Dean with some space. Can't get it to go that time. We're approaching the 5-minute mark here in the second quarter. Monegro going in strong. Nice no-look pass. Stewart makes the extra one. And Chase, unconventional, but he banks it in for 3.
Doesn't matter how it goes in, just got to go in.
Once again, Crestwood trying to break this zone. Dean using his strength. Good defense that time. They get bailed out with a foul, and Dean's going to head to the line for 2.
Yeah, it seems to be a good spot for him to get the ball in. You know, I think taking 4 or 5 threes already today, which is something he can do, but maybe not the strength of his offensive game, where he can, by getting him a touch into there in the high post area, where he can use his strength, his touch, and then on top of that his ability to offensive rebound, which is as good as anybody's in the OSBA.
Ramad Dean, this is his final year in high school basketball. It'll be interesting to see what he does going forward in his young basketball career. Had an outstanding years at Crestwood. Of course, being honored at senior night on February 15th. Me and you were both there.
Yep.
It was a special night. Of course, a little controversy with the benches clearing, but Crestwood able to stay in that game against Fort Erie for a while and showed a lot of good signs, especially without some depth. And Chase trying to make it 2 for 2 from 3. Can't get it to go. But that time.
Great follow by Abinabi and a good finish there. But yeah, talking about, you know, showed great toughness and resiliency that night with 5 players.
Fisher guarded by Chase. Nearly turned over, but Abu Nabi slipped on the floor that time. We see Djokovic come back into the game now for the Bears.
It'd be interesting if maybe, you know, they can fake a couple passes here in this zone, see if they can shift it, open up some of the high post touches for themselves, and get the ball where they need to go.
Fisher, not a high percentage shot that time, but bailed out once again by the foul. But Fisher has that strength to go up amongst the trees there and finish.
No, and at times that's a smart play. You know, he caught the ball, felt the two bodies, knows he can use his strength, get himself to a good position where he knows he's going to draw the contact and get to the line.
And Fisher misses, and this is where the questions come in for Elijah Fisher. Has a great, pretty much all-around game, but it's his shooting that people question. He's a stout defender, a very good slasher, obviously. Gets to the rim at will, but a lot of people question his shooting going forward.
Well, you know, and the form's good. And, you know, I think there's probably just a couple small tweaks that are going to happen, but, you know, it's, again, a bit of a nitpicking thing from first team All-Star, but again, it's what, you know, everybody wants to see for him to become like the NBA prospect. Or maybe not the NBA prospect because he is already one, but.
And Justin Chase, beautifully done that time. Fomena with the dish inside. No, you're right. I was nitpicking.
A little bit nitpicking, but like, you know, I think, you know, he's already the NBA prospect to be the really great 3-and-D player he has the ability to be. Just, you know, some small adjustments he'll need to make.
I nitpicked that about his game, but I'm sure he does the same about his own game. He wants to be great. And Dean oops the alley that time and finishes.
It's a great target to be able to put the ball up in the air for Ramon Dean to go up and get the ball just about anywhere.
Abu Dhabi responds. That's his third three of the game so far. Cross back up top to Dixon. Dixon thought about it, draws the Oh, they're going to call it travel.
Yeah, he dragged the pivot foot right there off that shot fake.
It's going to be a timeout on the floor. Coach McIntyre wants to talk it over. We're going to take a quick 30 here. You're watching the OSBA Final 8. Approaching the end of the first half here. 3:07 remaining. 33-28. Orangeville in the lead here. Dukovic to take it up now for the Bears. Guarded by Fisher.
Crestwood's back in the 1-3-1 here. They started the game out in.
Trap coming. Creates a turnover, and Fisher dives for the ball. Dixon to Dean. Cross with some space. Can't get it to go, and Dean going up for that one. Perhaps jumped a little too early that time.
Bad bounce for him. Didn't bounce on the same side of the rim, so tough for him to be able to get that.
Extra pass here. They're going to call that one a 2-point shot. Dukovic making that one. 35-28. Dixon up top. Back in the hands of Fisher. Here's Cross trying to turn the corner here. Dean spinning in the lane. Lots of contact going down, holding his elbow, it looks like.
Hard fall.
That's never a good sign here. Oh boy, not much movement going on in his elbow there. We're going to take a quick injury timeout. Oh. As I say that, Ramad Dean getting up. Perhaps spoke a little too soon. It looked a lot worse than it was.
Yeah, you know, what a quick spin move he made there at the top of the key on that one dribble. And the Orangeville defender tried to slide in, but got in there too late and really caused that tough fall there for Ramad Dean.
And a bit of a change here from Marlo Davis inserting Elias Papakonstantinos, bringing a little bit more shooting into the play here. Perhaps trying to break down that zone. And Dean goes 2 for 2 from the line. Monegro over to Fomena. Not a bad foul that time. They have a few to give here. Orangeville 1 away from being in the penalty.
Really nice rip and go there. Move from Fumina.
Tukovic back to chase. Good recovery that time on defense. Able to close out on the offensive player, and just a mistake that time by the Crestwood players. Not perhaps a confusion on the communication.
Great hustle, though. You know, you're going to live with that if you got 3 guys competing for the boards. You'd like one of them to come away with it, obviously, but at least you got numerous players attacking the boards.
Quick shot here for Abu Nabi again. He is stroking it here this evening. That's his 4th 3 of the game so far.
It's tough on that long closeout there.
Yeah, don't quote me on that. That might have been his 5th. We'll get the stats at halftime. Fisher inside, rejected by Fomina. Going up again and draws the foul.
Likely the player competing against the Royal Crown player for Defensive Player of the Year. Fumina does a great job inside. Really nice timing, great hands there. Unlucky on the second attempt from Fisher.
Coach McIntyre bringing him to the bench. Couple fouls here. And Fisher gets a second to go. Monegro going to bring it up now for the Bears. Fisher takes the assignment. Handed off to Dukovic. Back to Abu Nabi. Monegro. Abu Nabi going to try again. Geez, every time he lets it go, I think it's going to go in.
Yeah. A little bit of a different offense there. Crestwood showing their first possession as man-to-man defense of the night.
6-point game. We're winding down the first half. Doesn't look like Orangeville's in any hurry to go for the 2-for-1. Monegro inside. Beautiful drive that time, finishing off glass.
Yeah. Just a little bit slow on that switch there. Let Monegro really turn the corner with his right hand and get all the way to the rim.
Papa Constantinos missed the net that time. And I expect Orangeville to hold it for the final shot. Monegro in no rush to get up court. They're clearing it out for him. Monegro stolen off his foot. And it's going to go back the other way with 3 seconds to go. And Coach Davis wants to talk it over. We'll be back in about 30 seconds to end the half. Three seconds remaining in the half. Interesting to see if Crestwood can get it up court here and get a decent shot. And now Coach McIntyre wants to take a timeout here.
Playing those mind games, trying to see how they were set up.
Bit of a marathon to get to the half. We'll be back in just a moment. Now we're finally about to finish out the second quarter here. 3 seconds remaining. Tony didn't like what he saw. Called a timeout of his own. Fisher to Dean. He's got to put one up. Going in strong. It's going to be a charging call, but it's going to be the end of the half. And that'll do it. 40-32. Orangeville leads Crestwood. Refs might not be the end of the half here. Refs discussing it. Perhaps one last inbound play due to the charge.
Yeah, so maybe trying to see if there's 0.1, 0.2 seconds left on the clock.
And it looks like they're going to do a quick inbound here. .5 seconds put back on the clock. And now that'll do it for the half. 40-32. You're watching the OSBA Final 8. We'll be back for the second half. And welcome back to the OSBA Final 8 men's quarterfinal. The last day of the quarterfinals here. Orangeville versus Crestwood. Orangeville on top 40-32. Once again, I'm Anthony Gaio alongside Jamie Campbell. It was interesting first half there. Both teams going to a zone very early in the game. But despite that, the score is still 40-32. Beals gets it to go. Opens up the half with a three-pointer, extending the lead to double digits.
Good job on the offensive glass there for Orangeville. Got it kicked out, moved it around a little bit. Got Beals a nice open three there.
Apia are going to call a foul.
Just slid in there just a half second too late, taking away that gap. We were talking about Abernathy had 5 threes in that first half.
Wow.
15.77 rebounds. Quite the first half for him.
An unexpected start here for Orangeville, but perhaps the most impactful one so far. Apia off on the first free throw. And right now, Crestwood can't afford to leave any points on the board. Orangeville, a high-powered offense, really getting into the groove. Started late in that second half and starting off with a big three here. Monegro finds Rory.
That's what got to get a hand on that pass.
Fumena keeps it in. Beals, tough shot. Fumena somehow gets it and floats it in. Beautifully done, staying with the play by Fumena.
So all of the Orangeville players there, a couple deflections, stuck with it, kept after the basketball, and then got that nice dump off there late.
Fisher using his body, hangs on the rim and falls off, and Dean can't clean it up there. 3 tries. Tough luck that time by Crestwood.
2-point blank. Oh, what a finish there by Beals, I think, and really nice Euro step there.
Right now, it seems Orangeville's really settling into their offense here, showing their championship pedigree.
But it's really been a couple of, the easy misses there for Crestwood on the other end, and then you hang your head just that little half second there, and Orangeville gets out in transition, and Beals makes that tremendous finish.
All year we've known Crestwood as being a second half team, big on the comebacks, but this Orangeville team is just a different kind of beast here. It's going to go back to Crestwood.
Good read there by Crestwood there, shooting that gap and getting the hand on the ball.
Dean with the ball, going to try his luck from 3. Tough shot that time. Bednoston trying to dive for it. And it's going back to Orangeville. Nothing really going Crestwood's way here in the first 2 minutes and some change.
You got to figure out a way. The one possession where they got the 2 layups, they were able to get the ball in the mid post, in the high post against that zone of Orangeville's, and it got them good offense.
Stolen by Fisher. Cross. Tried to do a little too much that time. Good recovery by Orangeville. And an unerrant turnover that time by Beals. Was thinking drive before he caught the pass.
Got a little ahead of himself there. But sometimes mistakes like those are going to happen. If you want to play transition basketball, play at a really fast pace, every now and then you're going to make a mistake because you're just trying to play a little too quickly.
See Jordan Dixon inserted into the lineup now. Dean once again falling short at the rim. Extra fine to Stewart. Stewart lets it rip from the corner, and he's very successful from that range.
It's all Abernathy there, though. Really unselfish of a guy who's made 5 threes in this game to suck the defense in and then move it one more to another good shooter in Stewart.
For Crestwood, this game is on the verge of getting out of hand. And Fisher, that's the response you needed. get the points, but nothing's coming easy here for Crestwood.
No, they just got to keep attacking the rim, keep drawing the defense in, and hopefully just chip away at this lead.
Beals Stewart again for 3 from the corner. No good. He hit a 3 from that exact spot just a few minutes ago. Fisher into Dean. Good awareness by Beals to knock it out of his hand.
And they're just trying to get out in transition, trying to run, get a little bit of a fast break going. Like you said, great awareness by Beals, knowing they don't have the numbers back and just knocking the ball out of bounds, letting the defense get set.
Fisher takes the inbound in the corner. Dean the cutter. Good play, and he yams it down on Fumena. That's going to be on a bunch of highlight reels. You know it. Go check Instagram later tonight. That's going to be the #1 highlight reel.
Yeah, that's a heck of a cut there by Roma Dean. Really nice find. And when you can finish like that, why not?
And that's the play they needed to get the momentum back. 13-point game. You could start to feel it shift a bit here. Fisher. Another alley-oop, and Dean. This place would have gone crazy if he caught that and finished.
Great pass, just needed to squeeze that there a little bit better, but you could feel the energy coming back for the Crestwood guys here off that last play, and they're starting to feel a little better. You can see their bench getting excited here, trying to continue to just chip away at this lead.
Monegro hands it off. Beals trying to get Stewart involved in this action. Monegro. Strong drive. Everything but the finish that time. Lots of contact, no call.
There. Yeah, either way, you'd think that would be a foul. A lot of contact in the open floor.
Refs keeping their whistles in their pocket. Dean spinning inside, and finally there's a call. Ramad Dean seems to have a different energy about him this half.
All game, really, and it's really how he's played all year. He always brings the same energy to the gym. I've really enjoyed one of my favorite players to watch play in the OSBA just because of how he plays. He rebounds all the time. He had 10 points, 10 rebounds at the half. A double-double in the first half is a heck of an accomplishment, and now that dunk, he's probably somewhere around 12 points, 14, 15 rebounds already, and that's just the type of guy you need to win basketball games.
And I'd have to agree with you about one of our favorite players to watch in the OSBA. And what's crazy, he's grown every year and only gotten better, and it seems every year he jumps a little bit higher as well.
But again, you can see in the Crestwood offense now, before they're just moving the ball around on the perimeter and taking the last second 3 in the shot clock, and now the last few possessions when they haven't been out in transition, they've gotten the ball into the mid post, into the high post, and had cutters, and they're getting everything they want at the rim.
They're doing a good job starting to break that zone, like you said. Beals. Fisher leading the break the other way. 4-on-1 right now. Still gets to the rim, falls off. Dean with the board.
Wow.
Throws it away.
Yep, just needed to be a little more patient. Really nice move by Elijah. Fisher just needed to get that finish on that layup.
Good response that time by the Bears, getting out in transition and finishing. Cross. Nice find inside to Apia. One dribble. Great patience that time, unable to finish at the rim. The opportunities are there. They just got to execute.
That's happened 3 or 4 times this half, and in a game where you're down, you just can't afford to miss that.
Looked like Stewart might have got away with the travel that time.
It's a different footwork there for sure.
And there's Dix, and that's as wide open as he's been all game. Crestwood starting to chip away at this lead, 52-41. A big stop here and a bucket would go a long way for them. And right on cue, they turn it over. Dixon, he's going to pull back. Smart move that time. Apia to Fisher. Dixon's got to let one fly. Hits the rim that time. Dean searching for it. And they come away with the offensive board.
Every possession, every missed shot, Dean's got at least a hand on a basketball.
All effort, 110% every possession. Nice find by Cross. And he gets it to go at the shot clock buzzer.
Great kick out late. Orangeville slid over in the gaps late, really took away the driving lane from Cross, and he found the offside kick out for that three. Tremendous pass there by Zayden Cross.
Coach McIntyre wants to talk it over. Back to a single-digit game. You're watching the Final 8. Coming out of the timeout now, 52-44. Crestwood chipping away at this lead, bringing it within single digits here. 2:54 remaining in this third quarter. Chase over to Beal. Chase tied up that time. Forced turnover there by Dixon.
Yeah, great hands there by Dixon. Push the pace. Ooh.
Fisher gets it to go. Strong drive inside.
Unbelievable concentration there by Romadine to catch that ball. Find Fisher, who kept running the floor hard, and get a great finish at the rim.
Keontae Beals no good that time. Hit the front of the iron. Gets his own board. Abu Nabi off the mark that time after hitting 5 threes in that first half.
That would have been a big sixth right there.
Fisher, risky pass inside, gets it to Dean. Elijah sees some space. Nice handoff to Ramad Dean. He cocked that one back and banged on him.
Good ball movement. Great attack by Elijah Fisher, and good cut by Ramad Dean for the finish. Great vision by Elijah Fisher there for that pass.
Oh, and an unforced turnover there by Dixon after the lead gets cut down to 4. A wasted possession there.
It's too bad just playing around with the ball a little bit near center court, but just got to have another good defensive possession here as a team and the ball back. They have all the momentum going for them right now, Crestwood.
Strong drive inside, nice pass out. We're going to reset here with 90 seconds remaining in the third. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Beals, step back. Can't get it to go, and Crestwood coming back the other way. Ramad Dean, strong inside, lots of contact. Off his knee, going back the other way.
Oh, that's not great.
A technical foul being awarded here to Marlo Davis. If not Marlo, it might have been the assistant coach. Nonetheless, a free throw in possession coming up here for Orangeville.
A lot of contact there. on that drive by Dean. You could see what got Coach Marlo Davis upset there, and
1:18 remaining. 5-point game. Monegro setting up the offense. Dakovic turning the corner there. Nice footwork and draws the foul. He's going to head to the line for 2.
Yep, a little bit of late help side defense there. Just about a half second late trying to get that charge. And now Orangeville will go to the line for 2.
And just a reminder, tomorrow the women's and men's semifinal action will be taking place right here in this gym, home of the Ontario Tech Ridgebacks. Of course, yesterday we were in the Durham Lords gym. They've been gracious hosts to us so far here, and I expect it's going to stay like that the next few days, the championship days going forward. It all starts at 12 o'clock tomorrow, same time schedule as the quarterfinals, except it'll be the women's games at 12 and 2, and then the men's games at 4 and 6. Cross for 3. Cross gets it to go.
At his feet, set there. Quick pass back from Elijah Fisher. Really nice shot from Zane Cross there.
Monegro going to pull it back here. 4-point game. Under 40 seconds to go now. Chase going to work in the post. Fade away. Cross back the other way. Good possession here will go a long way for their momentum heading into the 4th. Strong drive by Apia, and he gets it to go off glass. Orangeville, 10 seconds to go here in the quarter. Back to a 2-point game. Monegro. They got a shoot blocked by Fisher at the end of the quarter. And that'll do it. What an entertaining quarter, 55-53. Make sure you stick around for the final 10. You're watching the OSBA Final 8. Getting you set here for the fourth quarter, the final 10 minutes. It looked like Orangeville was really settling into their offense and defense, and Crestwood, we were talking about it in the break, Crestwood switched to the man, got a few dunks here and there, and just like that, they're within 2.
Yeah, really, the switch to the defense really gave Orangeville a different look, changed things up for them, and then through that, Crestwood's really rebounded the ball well, turned that into some great transition opportunities, and then against their zone, have moved the ball well, got into the high post, swung it around the perimeter, and got some nice shots out of that.
If Crestwood eliminates Orangeville here, we'll have a new champion on both sides, women's and men's. Of course, Crestwood being knocked out yesterday in an upset by Capital Courts Academy. And today would be, I wouldn't call it an upset. Both of these teams are excellent. As you can tell here, only a 2-point difference. Fisher
called to the man-to-man, it looks like.
Cross, spinning, just a broken play that time. Hustling back. Dean with the rejection. That time on the offensive rebound, Dunkley distant.
He was lining him up for about 15 feet there for that block.
Cross to Dixon. Fisher wants it in the post. He's got the mismatch. Good patience again.
Yeah. If Orangeville's going to front him like that, somebody's got to be in the help side defense, sitting there underneath the rim, taking away that lob pass, going to force Crestwood to throw a skip.
And just like that, Rory Stewart coming back in. A great help side defender and adding some size there to make it a little bit more difficult for Elijah in the paint. Dean, acrobatic layup and the foul.
What great out of bounds play there by Crestwood. Dean with a great finish. That gives him 18 points on the evening. 16 rebounds to go with that, with 4 assists. It's not a bad night so
we
far.
Still have 9 minutes to go. And Dean unable to complete the 3-point play. It stays a 2-point game here, 57-55. 9 minutes to go in the final game of the men's quarterfinal. Of course, whoever wins this game will face United Scholastic Academy tomorrow. And they're going to call a charge. It looks like it was Jordan Dixon sacrificing his body that time. Looks like Orangeville's bringing a bit of a press here. Cross for 3. Unable to get the offensive board. Orangeville running now. Beals. Tough shot that time. And Fisher comes down with a strong board.
Yeah, he might have had a better look at that 3. They left him wide open there. Beals is a good shooter.
Cross. Nice find inside. Now they're going to call a charge back the other way. Looked like Fisher was due for a big dunk that time under the rim.
It's a great job by Monegro. Really doing a good job. He was set there for a while. Really did a good job taking that charge. And he's had a very, very solid game today.
Djokovic now to bring it up. Guarded by Dixon. You see Jeremy Fomena coming back into the game now at the scorer's table. Dunkley distant. Gets the mid-range shot to go. That's Jalik Dunkley distant.
Really nice pull-up jump shot there by him.
Fisher looking for a screen. Apia. Cross has some space here. Zayden Cross in and out.
Don't want to keep leaving him those looks. At some point he's going to make a few of those, and that'll be bad for Orangeville.
Stewart can't connect on a three of his own. Cross guarded by Dunkley Distant. Fisher in the post. He's going to try a jump shot. Looks like they're going to call a carry that time. Couldn't really get full control of it.
No, and again, in the last possession there by Crestwood, just looked like, Elijah Fisher settled a little bit there. Had a lot of time on the shot clock. He's got a great way of getting to the rim, and maybe he could have packed that one a little more.
The score remains 59-55. Cross.
Yep.
And he draws the foul that time. That's going to be 3 team fouls now on Orangeville.
Yep, nice move there. He got 2 hands on, and
Dixon up top with the ball now. Dixon loses it midair. Advantage Orangeville now in the break. Distant. Great move. And
nice finish. Very, very nice finish there by Dunkley Distant.
back to a 6-point game. Fisher going in strong. Somehow kept the ball. And he's going to head to the line for 2.
Really impressive move how he was able to get down the lane there and avoid the charge from Fumina.
You could tell he made his decision at half court. Put his head down, drove right to the rim.
When you got that type of strength, that type of burst, sometimes that's the right decision.
And Fisher 2 for 2 at the line that time. 61-57, 6:30 remaining. Dunkley Distant up top. Fomena calling for it. Dukovic. And he draws the foul on the baseline. Only the second team foul here for Crestwood.
Really nice attack there. Just again, Crestwood just about a second late trying to cut him off on the baseline side, which caused the block.
Dukovic guarded by Jordan Dixon. Dukovic looking to take it himself. Rejected by Dean at the rim. Great help defense that time by Ramad.
Unbelievable rotation and just a tremendous athletic play right there by Ramad Dean. Great timing, and when you're able to get off the floor like that, really helps in taking away shots.
And a foul in transition that time. With 6 minutes to go, Orangeville's already in the penalty, and that could come back to haunt them.
Yeah. Crestwood will just have to keep taking care of business at the line, and it'll be a big advantage for them going down the stretch.
Fisher off on the first. Chance to make it a 1-possession game here. And he leaves 2 points that time at the line. Dunkley Distant. Hop step. Nice find to Fumena, and he finishes it. Had a couple words there for Ramad Dean after the fact, too.
Yeah,
I think he remembers that poster he put him on earlier in this game.
Maybe.
Hand off to Cross. Cross to Dixon for 3. Too strong that time on the long-range shot.
Really nice move there by Zayden Cross. Hesitated like he was going to shoot it, got Dunkley distant to hesitate there and went by, and need Dixon to knock that one down.
Here's Beals. Jefferson Monegro not on the floor right now.
Need a little bit of a blow before the end of the game.
Dean for three. Had a good look that time, just fell a little short. Dunkley distant with the ball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Inside to Fomena, one dribble, rejected at the rim by Fisher. Distant. Oh, good foul on the floor.
Looks like it's against Orangeville.
Maybe. Yep, 2 free shots coming up here for Elvis Apia.
Again, another tremendous help side defensive play there, this time by Elijah Fisher. Great timing on that block. Dunkley distant made a great dump-off pass there to Fumina, who looked like he was going to have an easy layup, and Elijah Fisher just made a tremendous play.
Another missed free throw here for Crestwood. That's 3 in a row. And Apia goes 1 for 2 at the line. Nearly stolen that time. Dunkley distant. Went up very high to get that. Dukovic. Fomena. Oh, what a play by Dunkley, distant, spinning in the air to come down with it and finishing.
Unbelievable catch there by Dunkley distant. And then knowing where he was to go back up and finish.
Cross. He's got the mismatch, decides to take it. Nice find inside. Apia can't finish it off, but he draws the foul again. And he'll have another chance at 2 shots here from the line.
Both teams doing a great job of, once they get in the lane, of finding their cutting teammates, and that's getting both good looks at the rim going both ways.
And Apia 2 for 2 at the line that time, bringing this game within 5. Beals looking for the screen from Fomena. Try to get inside with the mismatch. Orangeville keeps possession here. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Stolen by Cross. They got numbers. Zayden into Dean.
Great hand there again by Beals. But Stewart got the ball in the high post there, and he made the right look. He rushed the pass instead of taking a half second, making sure he threw a good pass. And it's not a bad read. It just needed a little bit more time.
With 3:53 remaining, Marlo Davis wants to talk it over. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Getting you set here for the final 3:53, 5-point game. Crestwood with possession. Cross. Feeds it back to Fisher. Inside to Dean, another flush that time. Great cut by Ramad.
Really nice cut, but again, just like all day, Elijah Fisher's done a great job of finding teammates after he's attacked the rim.
Fomena in the high post here. Stewart with the turnaround. Good job by the defenders to collapse on him. And that's a foul, and that's going to be 2 free throws back on the other end. A chance for Crestwood to make this a 1-point game.
I think we talked about this yesterday during the Llewellyn Park Lincoln game, but fouling somebody 94 feet from the hoop when you're in the bonus is not a very smart thing to do.
And Crestwood still with a few fouls to give here. 1 foul to give. They have 3 team fouls. And that's been the story here so far in this 4th quarter. We were talking at the break there, Crestwood could be up right now if they hit more of their free throws, but
it's been a tough night at the line so far for them as a team.
Fisher able to make it a 2-point game, however, 65-63. Jefferson Monegro back into the game now for Orangeville.
Along with Abernathy.
Yep.
Bringing a little bit more shooting onto the floor for Orangeville.
No changes here for Crestwood. Fomena, nice roll that time and nice finish.
Just a tremendous pocket pass there by Monegro. He just did a great job of timing that out and finding Fumina, and Fumina did the rest.
Cross to Dixon. Back to Zayden. Fisher spinning inside. No call on the play. Coach McIntyre on the other end, very animated, calling for a travel.
Yeah, I don't think it was a travel, and looked like the player was in the charge circle, I think, which negates the charge, just takes that away.
Monegro looking for pick and roll action again with Fumina. It worked last time. Short this time, hits the front of the rim, and back comes Crestwood. A chance to tie or take the lead. Apia for 3. Oh, decides not to take it. Had me fooled there. Fisher calling for it. Kickball violation. Shot clock's going to reset to 14 with exactly 2 minutes to go in this final game of the men's quarterfinal.
Been a heck of a game. Really good battle.
As advertised.
Yeah, Orangeville got up early, and Crestwood, as they've done all year, as you said, been battling back all night.
Cross up top, guarded by Beals. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Dixon misses everything that time. Not really a chance to set his feet there as the shot clock was winding down. And Marlo Davis is not happy about that, especially with under 2 minutes to go now.
I think the shot clock really just caught up to them there. Nobody was communicating that it was winding down.
They need a stop. Going to go to this roll action again. Beals has a good look. Unable to hit, and it's going to go back to Orangeville.
Good look there for Beals.
And once again, under 90 seconds to go now. Crestwood with a chance to tie the game or take the lead. Dean, risky pass inside, finds Dixon for 3. Missed the net again. Jordan Dixon, a little off here.
It's the right play, though. It's the right play. Everybody claps on Elijah. He found the open shooter in the corner. Now Crestwood's got to be aware of the shot clock here. 5 seconds left.
Cross. They got to let it go. Fisher, strong inside, gets it to go and ties the game. Marlo Davis pleading for a blocking foul there. Coming up on a minute to play. This is where the palms get sweaty. Monegro, Fisher, clapping his hands. He wants this matchup. They're going to run this roll action again with Fumina. Deflected, and Fisher comes away with it. Elijah, strong drive. Gets it to go, and the foul! Express yourself, young fella.
Tremendous defensive play there by Fisher, coming away with a steal. And again, like we talked about, he got his head down, attacked the rim with a purpose, and made a great finish through the contact and to get a chance to go for the three-point play here.
A chance to make it a three-point game as well.
Looks like somebody fouled out here.
Fumina looks like he fouled out. A big loss for Orangeville. It seemed like Jefferson, Monegro, and Fumina were really getting that pick-and-roll action going.
Yeah, they're definitely starting to attack the lock of the ball screen there really well with that pocket pass. And unfortunately, they weren't able to do the same on that last possession and through that great defense by Crestwood.
44.6 seconds remaining. This free throw is huge. Perhaps the biggest free throw of the year for Elijah Fisher. Not perhaps, it is.
So far.
So far.
For them,
yeah.
That they're hoping at least.
Again, I want to reiterate, whoever wins this game has a chance. We'll play United Scholastic Academy tomorrow. Fisher misses it. Still a 2-point game here. Monegro. Jefferson cut off. Takovich. Abunabi going in strong. Rejected, but they're going to call a foul on Dean. Good job by Abunabi to use his body there and draw the contact.
Drew the contact. Looked like he was a little bit out of control there, but Dean wasn't able to get his feet set, and Abunabi leaned into him there and is going to the line for two. Chance to tie it up.
And one more foul, and Crestwood will be in the penalty. A missed free throw there.
Thought he was about to get the Kawhi Leonard roll.
That's a once-in-a-lifetime shot. And he hits the second there, making it a 1-point game. We're going to take a timeout here. 28.3 seconds remaining. You're watching the OSBA Final 8. .3 seconds left. Welcome back to the OSBA Final 8, 69-68. Crestwood on top of Orangeville at the moment. And it looks like they're going to play the foul game here.
It's not a bad decision. You know, extend the game right now. You're down to 1 point. Crestwood struggled at the line all night.
I was going to say, I think Coach McIntyre is going to play the percentages here and make them beat them from the line.
Right, extend, get more possessions, get more chances at the tie or the win.
Good on the first, making it a 2-point game. Okay, I take back that those free throws before were his biggest free throws of the season. These are officially his biggest free throws of the season.
There's a lot of time left, 26.6. He could be at the line again.
Misses the second. And now Orangeville can wind down the clock. About a second difference between game clock and shot clock. Monegro going in strong, rejected by Fisher. Not sure that was the right call there by Monegro.
No, you're trying to get a shot early, right? You want it, if you can get a good look at the rim to get a tie early, and you want to make sure you're going to get multiple chances at an offensive rebound. You're down 2, you need more chances to try to get the tie.
We'll see what happens next. Coach McIntyre taking another timeout here. 17.1 seconds remaining. 2-point game. Welcome back to the OSBA Final 8. Orangeville on the inbound here after the drive by Monegro, rejected by Fisher. Still lots of time left here. About a 2-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Stewart gets it in. Stewart receives the pass. Monegro. Strong drive inside. Can't finish. Back the other way. They got a foul. And they finally do.
That'll be intentional.
And Cross got to be held back here. Looked like a frustration foul that time by Beals. But you see the maturity here by the Crestwood bench. Marlo Davis immediately turned around to his bench. We know what happened back in Fort Erie. He immediately told them to sit down. And it looked like on the other end, Rory Stewart ran into the referee.
Didn't see that. But, yeah, good recognition by the bench there, just making sure everybody stays there. Obviously, you and I were at the Crestwood game where, a little scuffle happened and nothing bad. But, unfortunately the Crestwood bench left. But here they did a great job of learning.
And Zayden Cross right now could seal the game and make it a 4-point game.
Well, they're going to get 2 shots and the ball back because they called an intentional foul on the Orangeville player.
Coach McIntyre still having an extensive conversation, throwing his marker out of frustration. And
yeah, I think he's still a little upset. There was quite a bit of contact on that.
I think he believes they fouled him in the backcourt there. The refs missed that one.
No, I think they're more worried about the when Jefferson took it to the rim there on that last possession. There was a little bit of contact around the rim. And
quite the series of events on both ends of the floor. Cross missing both free throws here. Still get possession.
Yep, 5 seconds. They got to get the ball in. That's always tough. And Coach Marlo Davis going to try to draw something up, make sure they can get the ball in here.
4.9 seconds remaining. We'll be back in just a few seconds for the final finish. 5 seconds on the clock, 4.9 to be exact. Possession here for Crestwood. If you're Orangeville, try and get a steal, but you got to play the foul game here if it's inbounded. It is, and he's fouled. Fields committing the foul, and Dean down on the floor. Looks like he's all right there. Both players getting up with 3.5 seconds remaining. He's still going to make these shots.
I don't know. It's very, very tough. Like, obviously a foul and making a play on the ball, and then both players go to the floor. And not sure if it's an intentional or not, but obviously maybe by the letter of the rule it was. But I don't know, really tough way for this to unfold.
Dean good on the first. And he gets the second to go. Like you said, the intentional foul leading to Crestwood to having possession after the free throws here. And at this point, I think Orangeville needs a miracle here.
Very tough, yep.
Nearly stolen by Monegro, 2.4 seconds remaining. And they get it in, and that's going to do it. There will be a new champion in the men's division and the women's division this year. Orangeville Prep defeated in the first round by Crestwood. Final score 72-68, and that'll do it for the men's quarterfinals. Any final thoughts here, Jamie?
A great game, you know. Crestwood did a tremendous job, right down double digits, 15 or so in the middle of the third quarter, and they just kept battling and battling and battling back, and you know, great win by them. And we're going to get 4 tremendous semifinals tomorrow, 2 on the men's and 2 on the women's side. So it'll be a great day of basketball tomorrow.
And make sure you guys tune in starting at 12 o'clock tomorrow. Final game at 6. For Jamie Campbell, I'm Anthony Gaio saying see you tomorrow.